I've pressed the big red button.
Yes, I know you have. So we didn't actually put... we don't know what... We still don't know, because this is a continuation, maybe not.
No, it's not. This is 3 months after.
The exact same conversation that we had before, so we still don't know what we're going to call it.
I hate when you're dipping your biscuits into tea or coffee, and then you see at the very bottom there's a bit of soggy biscuit, and it looks like sick.
Yeah, years and years... Oh, I know. Years and years ago I used to do that with McVie digestives. I don't do it anymore. The only thing that I ever dip...
I know!
I don't double dip it. I do not double dip.
No.
And it's just a habit.
No.
What was
Get
that?
X-ray now.
I can't remember the name. Kit Kats. Kit Kats. I will break
That's
them
name for it,
and
is
then
it?
I'll dip it in and I'll bite and then I'll dip it in again and I'll bite it and the chocolate will be a little bit soft.
Have you ever, right, this is just for everybody, have you ever been eating like a Twix or a Mars bar? You bite off the two ends of it, pop it in your tea,
No, I haven't. No,
suck through a chocolate log.
No, because I'm not that young.
I'm not that young.
I'm old, I am, and I eat it normally. With the plastic nostril on. If I see a Twix, I'm fucking scoffing at it. No, like people like Kim, for example. She won't watch Kim won't watch these, so it doesn't really matter. Kim slaggers, which is like Kim will say like a chocolate digestive. Will scrape all the chocolate off first and then eat the biscuit after. She goes around and takes the chocolate off. Yeah,
it's wrong.
And stuff like a curly whirly, which is one of the only kind of chocolate things that she eats. A curly whirly, she constantly sucking on it.
I'm saying nothing to that.
There's
no.
You see, no. What I mean by that is when you bite a curly whirly, I usually chew it, have a swig of tea, and then I swallow it, right? Where Kim is.
That's no.
Over in the I know.
With that, and that's the face you have. Watching the picture of that face.
As long as we don't see that face.
Through the window.
I was wondering why there was fucking...
That makes sense.
I was wondering why the curtains were...
Can't turn around and...
Yeah!
I don't even know how I
Maybe you're making that face because you see that other face.
I don't even know how I done that.
You see, this would be a prime time for us to go back and do our old thing where we used to edit pictures in. Like the
yeah.
Muttley and stuff, but that's not going to happen. It's not. Jesus Christ.
I'm so shit done.
When the dad saw that, he thought it was awfully funny.
He didn't see that.
I thought it was very funny they did.
This?
Yeah, that picture.
Really?
You remind me of someone, and yeah, you remind me of a fellow YouTuber. A little bit, just a little bit. It's the hair and the shaven face, because you're not that
slim anymore.
Smooth. I was gonna say in the face. Anyway.
Yeah, I suppose I do look a bit like Toby Turner. Yeah, thanks. Because that's who he said. Oh my balls.
Oh, fucking hell. I was going to say, what was his name? Fred. So, 2 months, less than 2 months, what is it, the 29th? 2 months less than 2 months until Batman v Superman.
Until they're going to have to peel me off the seats in the cinema.
I was talking to Kim outside, and I said, like, even if you're going with...
Yeah.
You see, I don't know what should... Like, I've often said Kim to Mickey. We don't know. We'll have to come up with a name for
the boss.
For the boss. And there's no point putting in because the other night yourself and good old Paddy G were there. We're talking away, and we're coming up with an idea anyway. But anyway, that ran out of the way. Something about you. And whatever happened anyway, he was or I was on the friends list and saw the name of. So it's clear you know who that is. It's kind of like, well, it's even kind of like Paddy G. Yeah. You know who it is.
You can't. There's no escape from that.
So maybe we'll come up with a name. But even if you are going with, you know who, we're going to, or if you're not, we're going to go hopefully to the midnight. If there's a midnight, I don't know if there is. Is Batman v Superman going to be as big as Star Wars?
Just midnight release the whole time.
Is there?
I think, yeah.
Very good.
Want
That is,
peanut butter?
no, that's just wrong. That is.
I'm sitting here eating a jar of peanut butter.
That is really. Just think of Murr when he stick his finger in Sal's one.
And that
was minging. I did double dip into that though.
Wait.
That's why I had a shower yesterday. Yeah. So your predictions.
Touching the floor. Yes.
On what this film is going to be, or how it's going to be received. Do you think it's going to go down the route of most films now, that the average Joe Soap out there sees all the comments and sees all the reviews? I'm not talking just YouTube comments, I'm talking about reviews, and saying this film's going to be shit because of this person and that person, director, cast and everything. Do you think it's going to be like that?
100%. I think it's going to be an amazing film. No. I think it's going to be an amazing film. I'm with it all the way. I full trust in Snyder. But I think people are going to see it. It's like Star Wars. People are going to hype this out of problem. Okay, which is fair enough because it is. It's a monumental film. It's the first time on the screen. Well, Superman and Batman, the two biggest fucking titans are coming together. Yeah. People are shooting this way out of proportion and thinking it's going to be this, it's going to be that, it's going to be that. When there isn't scenes that people are wanting, or when stuff doesn't happen, when people are thinking, oh, it's going to be dogged. Yeah. And because there's such big hype of it, I think that it's just people are going to, it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be very similar to Star Wars, whereas people are going to love the film, but they're not going to think it as great as the expectations. Yeah. But me personally, I think it's going to live up to everything. I'm not going to go in there, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go in there like a big fanboy, I'm going to geek out now. I'm going to try and keep, to a certain extent, kind of thinking, right, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. I'm not going to be going in there 100% going to say that I'm going to come out there thinking that's everything I want, because I know there's going to be certain scenes and certain things that won't be in it that I do want to see in it. So,
and again, casting choices right now, the way I still feel is I would love Grant Gustin playing Flash. That because we see Grant Gustin playing the Flash on the thing. And no disrespect to Ezra, I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. But it's that kind of way about it. The way I look at it is I'm DC through and through, right? I get defensive with DC stuff, and I'll talk about my thing about it. I get defensive about it, and I always try to bag on the Marvel stuff, okay, as much as I can, and mostly Marvel stuff have got to do with Avengers and shit like that, okay. Now I am not I'm not a massive comic book fan, a superhero fan in that way. You know more about that stuff than me.
But at the same time, I'm not.
No, I know that. I can come to you and ask
10 times more than me.
Exactly. If I see a hero being mentioned in a show or anything, I will go and I'll look up that person and I'll Google them and I'll check different sources to make sure I'm not just getting it from Wikipedia or anything like that. And I'll have a look at it and I'll be interested in the character and see what it's going to be. It's like when I watch Arrow and that, and there's people that come into it or Flash, and I have no real idea who they are. So I check out about it and I don't go, jeez, no, that person's not going to be them. But that's the way I feel as a DC fan. That's my experience with DC. It's because I grew up, when I was young, I was 6 or 7, Batman came out, and within a year or two I was watching up above his uncles on the TV, on the video. He probably still has the video, the VHS of Batman. With all he had up on the thing was Batman symbol. That's all we saw as children when you were 1 and 2. All those videos, I'm sure you would have seen in the family videos up above. And ever since then, they have been who I've liked. And then as I grew up, things like Spider-Man. I have a Spider-Man motorbike helmet because I just thought it was absolutely epic. The poster, exactly. Loads of things like that. So it's not that I don't like Marvel. It's far from it. It's just I'm a little bit like these people, but I'm not, where they get on the bandwagon and then they love it. It's like the rugby. It's a prime example of rugby, right? Rugby here in Ireland, right? I have liked rugby for over 20 years. And my first experience watching rugby in that was the World Cup '95. and I watched it through and through and through, and I've watched it every year, and I know about rugby, even though I don't play it, and I don't watch everything. And then when Leinster and all started getting good, and Ireland was doing stuff, the whole country blew up into this massive big frenzy. Oh, I'm so into my rugby and all that. And then you start hating on the things like that. That's the way I am kind of about Marvel. That's just the way I am, because Iron Man came out, and then everyone went, holy fuck, and then Captain America and all the rest of them came out after that, and it just was this big hype train, even though I do not really like Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3. I don't like Captain America 2, I'm calling it, and I don't like Thor. I don't like that. The same as I like the first Amazing Spider-Man, can't stand the second one.
Oh, wait, Garfield in it.
Yeah. Favourite one so far of Marvel, as in recent one that I love, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, Guardians,
brilliant.
They were just...
I hope they don't...
Everything about that film was brilliant. Soundtrack, actors...
Exactly.
Now, I don't know too much of people out there that will know all about Guardians, and before they came out they would have known a lot more about just, me or you or whatever, but that film was just refreshing. I don't look at that as being a Marvel film. I look at that as being just an awesome, brilliant, kick-ass film.
That's why I would not like them. And I know we're starting to talk about Batman. I'm trying to get back into it in a second. This is just me talking about my experience with all these films and that. And I hope that they don't put them in with the other Marvels anytime soon. I think they should just leave them be their own entity.
See, there is talks about what they are bringing all the different news. Isn't the next Fantastic Four film is with? Oh, the next Fantastic Four is it with X-Men? I think that's the next one. And then who is it?
Because it's Fox.
Yeah, they're the next two. And then there is talks. They are going to be bringing Guardians with, I think, some of the Avengers. That's what I'm like. That's the whole
Ultron,
talk. Yeah.
Or not Ultron, Thanos was in the films, and that's why
they're all in the same.
Yeah, I know, but
realm of.
Yeah, I know, because Avengers. I fucking love, and I will go back now talking about Batman v Superman and the DC in a second. I'm just on a Marvel right now. I loved Avengers. I could watch that film
first one,
over and over again.
Well,
now,
I wouldn't go that far. But
no,
I do
I could go back and watch it again, because I think it's very well done. The second one, I watched it only a couple of weeks ago for the first time. I have no fucking idea.
I seen that in cinema. I was bored at the beginning, bored at the end. But I remember one or two scenes, and hand on heart, one or two scenes. One of them was spoilers. There's going to be spoilers. First one is hearing Ultron's voice because Spade or Irish Lover, and then the Vision at the end when you first see him. Yeah. And then there's another one, the other one where obviously
he was only bigger than what he was. But anyway,
he was good, but yeah, they're the three scenes. I think I don't even remember any of the fight scenes. No, I keep on thinking the scenes and they're from Avengers 1. The first one, it was such a forgettable film.
You see, I like the way we're doing this, because now this is coming back to my first point that I made with you, right? The Avenger, we'll talk about Age of Ultron. Every day on YouTube I saw a new TV spot, news clip, new this, new that. So I, in my head, was going, they're showing the whole practical film in these TV spots, right? Batman v Superman have brought out a few trailers. They're all the one type of scene, or nearly all
we would have this the other day,
type of scene. And that's why are people giving out so much about they're ruined it by showing Doomsday or whatever. We'll call him Doomsday. When I first saw him, I went, he looks like Doomsday-ish with the bit of spikes, but he's not Doomsday.
He's like an abomination in the Hulk.
Yeah.
That's who I thought straight away. So I think he's an abomination of Zod. And from that, they're going to go on to do Doomsday
or
whatever.
But yeah, what I'm saying is how they give out about. Surely, excuse me, excuse me.
Get that?
I did not scruff.
You did.
A little bit of mouth fire came out.
It was not me.
Surely you have to know who the villain is going to be in a film. For marketing purposes, they can't keep that a secret the whole time. It's like Could you imagine them not showing the Joker before the Suicide Squad came out? I think it's crazy people giving out about we have ruined the plot. It shows Diana coming in and saving blah blah blah. But we all thought that the bit where Batman
that's
went.
What I was going to say. Do you bleed? We thought that
we
was in the
thought
mech.
it was in the mech suit, and that was a fantastic scene. And the first time I saw that it wasn't, I was disappointed. But then we saw an extra bit of the exact same scene, and it made that scene perfect. To me, it made it perfect. And that's my whole thing about it. Yeah, I'm going into this the same as you. Loving it. And I'm not being biased because I love DC and I want DC films to kick the ass of the Marvel ones.
Which they will.
Yeah.
They will. No, that's
well,
that's
we don't know
that's
because DC somewhat stay true to the roots of their dark side, and Marvel are the campier side, and they which are more with the teeny boppers and everyday people.
Yeah.
People don't like this darkness in film.
See, no, I think that is okay. It's teeny bopper, but it's kid friendly.
Yes.
The likes of
teeny bopper,
the little Mike one and little one.
Exactly.
They'll be able to watch them. Whereas they'll be able to watch Batman and stuff with certain bits, but not to the same extent as you can just stick on a Iron Man film and there's a couple of innuendos in it, but that's about it. Whereas Batman, he's branding as people.
Like since this was announced, and Ben, and I swear to God, in Ben we trust. I swear to God, since we found out that day, I remember August 2013. I think it was August, maybe September. We found out it was him. It wasn't that I was disappointed it was him. For a long time before that, I wasn't disappointed at all. I was beforehand. I keep sorry, put my foot on your or my arm on your carriage. Everyone was like, "Oh, is Christian going to come back? Is Christian coming back?" And because we were so used to Christian, I was afraid that they'd announce someone else. They'd announce someone else, and we'd be like, "It's not Batman." When Christian said, "I'm not doing it," I kind of went, "That opened it up for me. That opened it up." And when I found out that it was going to be Ben, I didn't go, "Oh shit, he was Daredevil." Oh, no way, and that film was complete garbage. I looked at him like you did, and I looked at him and I saw him as Bruce Wayne before I saw him as Batman, and I was like, "Oh fuck." And now the pictures that have come out more and more of him without the cowl, as him as Bruce, with everything, the intensity.
It's the most accurate.
Oh yeah.
Like looking wise.
Because isn't he the same height, if not a little taller than me? He's the same height. He's the most accurate to Batman that we've had so far. Because
Kevin Smith, Ultimate Batman, named his child after him. He's biased against Ben Affleck. They love each other. He loves Ben being a new.
I didn't know he was in Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, he's in all them
film.
I think did he buy? I think Kevin Smith bought Ben Affleck's house after he was moving or something. So they're really close. But he's after saying basically that he's the best Batman that he thinks so far. So obviously he's biased, but
he knows his shit. He knows more stuff than anyone.
Kevin Smith is like Bob. You either love him and really love him, or you absolutely hate him. I'm on the side of I love him. I think he's just brilliant. He's so energetic about the topics he talks about. Some people just fucking can't stand him. So I'm gonna side with him, and I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna trust Ben, trust Snyder, all of them. I think after Watchmen again, didn't read the graphic novel or anything. Apparently he did fuck it up in some ways. I don't think he's gonna do the same way. And Ben, no matter what people are saying, oh, but he got paid this much, he's no way at all is he gonna take on, or was he going to take on this role, whatever. She said in an interview, it was a Jimmy Fallon. He was saying that he said no the first 3 times
because he didn't want
to ruin it, because he's a massive Batman. Massive. See, there's no way he was going to take this on and have the same Daredevil thing happen. And the only reason he did take it on was because he knows the script and he knew what was going to happen and he knew what way they were going, and then he was happy with it. So and
the way I look at all these, the way I look at all these films as well is, how many different versions of the comics and comic book heroes and scenarios have there been? I've heard of a million different versions of the Joker and things the Joker has done. I've heard a million different versions of Batman and what he has done and all about the Robins and the Nightwings and all them turning into agents and all this kind of shit. Like, how do you please every single fan in a film? If you are a true film fan, regardless if you're DC or Marvel or even Vertigo comic ones where they bring in these people into shows and stuff, Constantine and stuff like that, can you not just go, let's just give it a chance?
Yeah, I like that point, because I think Snyder knows that. I think he's not going to. I think he knows he's not going to please everyone, so he's taking a few a couple of groups do the suits and all of that. Same with Suicide Squad. The trailer, there was, I think people counted 5 different versions of the Joker from the different comics. 5 different, with the suit,
with the tie and all, yeah.
The smiles, with the scene, I think, with the knives. There's a couple of different scenes that they said that was from this one.
Bringing Harley out of the vat or whatever it was. Yeah, I agree totally. I do feel for when it comes to, as regards Batman, Superman, one of the big things I'm looking forward to after that, or seen in the film, we might not see him as him, and I know who you're probably thinking, we might not see him coming out with the water as him, but we will see him in the film.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see what intensity Jason brings to Aquaman.
That's right. Who was I talking to? Oh, the boss. And I was saying he's coming in, and she just started laughing. She was like, "Oh, talks to fish," and I was like, "Oh, that is where you are so wrong."
Yeah.
Like, it's
I came from that.
Yeah. But
I came from that view.
Batman Brave and Bold. They absolutely rip him.
I've seen it. Yeah. Oh, I'm a little depressed, Batman. And Batman's like, "Oh no, okay, I'm just going. What are you up to, Batman? I'm, They rip the absolute shit out.
This is where he's gonna absolutely shine. So he's like
Flashpoint. Yeah. You look at Flashpoint and look how mean and angry he was in that. It's everyone. There's different interpretations of them.
Listen, these next couple of years.
Who said Robert Downey was going to be any good as a superhero, or even Paul Rudd? Like, when I heard Paul Rudd was playing, I was like, now he is a very funny man, but can he play a person as a superhero?
Michael Keaton was a comic actor for how many years? 20 years? 10 years, 20 years, whatever like that. Jeez, so many petitions. I think I have a picture saved.
That's right, I remember, you showed me.
And he's after become Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Got an Oscar for people said it was the worst decision ever. Oh, you can't have Knight's Tale playing one of the best.
Yeah.
Look what happened there.
Because now everyone is judging Leto on Heath's performance.
And Heath was judged on Jax. And Jax was judged on Romero or Romeo, whatever his face is.
It's a snowball effect.
Nobody's gonna be happy with everyone.
No one's gonna be happy. The only person that I have faith in the character, and I want to see which way they bring him, is Lex Luthor. I'm still.
He says that's the best script he's ever read.
Not about Jesse portraying him.
Oh, just where
they're bringing them and how they get him to.
There's loads of different tiers.
Be a young guy in a thing and bringing them together in banquets and charity events, to standing there going, well, what was the line he made? Something the devil himself. What's the line when he makes Doomsday, or we think he makes Doomsday?
I know the one. My favourite line from him in that was Son of Gotham meets.
Yeah. Son of Krypton.
Son of Krypton meets Battle of Gotham. Yeah. That is because. Does that mean there's a scene where the three of them are all together? Because you see scenes with Bruce and Clark and Lex. You see a scene with Lex and like what looks like an evil or pissed off Superman.
What's his name?
The bad Superman.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Sinestro.
That's the type of name I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. So that could be it. But is there a scene where Batman, Superman, and Lex is there, and that's why he says it? Or is he kind of thinking, is there a scene where he's himself and he's seeing all this destruction with Batman and happen? There's just so many different possibilities. But all the
And
little
we
things
still don't know. And it's 2
But
months
they've
until
given
the film.
they've given so much of the
away.
they have to ruin the film. There's so much.
Well, I'm totally on the same wavelength as you. I think we've gone on
A bit
this
over,
bit of video way
but-
over, but we can use it for. We can use it.
Use the whole thing.
We can use the whole thing.
Yeah, so hopefully this will be a new kind of maybe weekly thing.
Yeah,
Actually,
hopefully,
this will be
yeah.
a weekly thing.
But
Because
we
like,
do
listen,
talk about when we go
Yeah.
in and we talk about like we've only talked about Batman v Superman really and a bit of about the Avengers and that. In this, we haven't talked about Arrow or Flash or Legends, which is another
so
one that
much.
we want to talk
Right.
about.
I also want to put this in the very end. For anybody that does come across this video, does watch it, think whatever. We're not claiming, the both of us, we're not claiming to know everything about DC. Like, we're not doing a whole, or any comics.
No.
We're two brothers that love geeky DC,
Yeah.
Marvel, not so much Marvel,
Yeah.
and stuff.
Certain
And we just
Marvel.
like talking about it. So this is basically just like a ramble.
Yeah. So because we do this on whenever like if
Yeah.
you're gone off for a few days and you come back and we go, have you seen Arrow? Have you seen Flash?
We
We
talk,
spend
yeah.
half an hour talking about this stuff, and
Why
it
not
goes
go
on
for it?
into something else and on into something else. And we always said, why not just either Skype chat or actually talk about it? And some days we'll have a funny one, and some days we'll have. This was a kind of a serious
Yeah.
one, where the first one was a
one was
little bit.
pure bollocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
say
Anyway.
bye.
Yeah, I'm saying bye, Mike one. Bye.
Don't forget to thumb the both of us, double thumber.
Double thumbers.
Oh, how do you stop this?